I fought Canelo 10 years ago or so. Now, is that the same Canelo that is out there now? But a lot of people saying Canelo's maybe past his best. Now with Crawford, Crawford's come off some good wins, looking really good.
Right, and he's on this card, of course. But he was a good, solid fighter. We didn't understand that, so we started to knock down Crawford a little bit because our expectations were so high, and that's wrong. That's wrong. He won, he changed gears, he did what he had to do when he realized the level of this guy in front of him.
The boxing world is buzzing. Everyone from the top analysts has dropped predictions for Canelo versus Crawford, but now a man who's actually shared the ring with both just made a shocking call that's left fans stunned. What did he say? You won't believe this when the name's asterisk Canelo Alvarez.
Yo, man, we cruise to the ropes and do the same thing and keep on frustrating, hit with the jab, boom, boom. Keep on moving, but also hitting, though. You know what I mean? And he gets frustrated, then he let his guards down.
And Terence Crawford collide in a single headline. The boxing world stops and listens. We're talking about the fighters who have redefined greatness in their own eras. Canelo, the Mexican superstar with a resume stacked with legendary opponents, and Crawford, the pound-for-pound king whose skills have earned him respect across every weight division.
Special. I'm not saying Canelo's not, but I think he's special in a different way, where he's got instincts that not everyone has. Yeah. That it's the timing, it's the instinctual things, the X factors, the intangibles that he has. And I think they're going to show themselves. I really do. And I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah. I can't wait to see a smaller guy use those intangibles, use those X factors to beat bigger guy. Who's got the advantage and the disadvantage? Yeah, the size, the power of Canelo, he's got the advantage. Then all of a sudden you go back and you say, wait a minute. The other guy's faster. The other guy's craftier. The other guy has more options. The other guy is slicker. Oh, maybe he's got the advantage.
He's conquered. Their potential matchup has been analyzed, debated, and even fantasized about for years. But now, as momentum builds, predictions from boxing royalty are flooding in. Everyone has weighed in: analysts, promoters, trainers, and even fighters who have once shared the ring with these two icons. But one voice stood out above the noise.
Different types of lifestyles, different styles. Canelo's getting into some wars now, which kind of like chips away at the block, Do I favor him over Canelo? I don't know. I think it's a 50-50 fight at this point, given where they're at their careers.
But if you had to give somebody 1%.
Last one here.
1%.
1%, I would go with Canelo. Yeah.
Amir Khan, because Khan is one of the rare men alive who has actually faced both Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford under the bright lights. That makes his perspective different, authentic, and brutally honest. And when Khan dropped his prediction, fans and analysts alike were left stunned. Before diving into Khan's words, we need to understand the gravity of a fight like Canelo vs. Crawford These aren't just the great boxers meeting in the ring. This is a generational clash.
Being at 68 and been at 68 as long as he's been, I think that Crawford's going to probably give him a great fight as well. But I lean slightly toward Canelo, and that's just because of the size.
On one side, you have Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing. A man who has fought everyone from Floyd Mayweather to Gennady Golovkin, from Sergey Kovalev to Jermall Charlo, a multi-division champion whose blend of power, body shots, and Mexican grit has made him one of the most feared and respected fighters.
The call, and I'm going to tell you why it's a hard to call. It's a hard to call because it'll all be predicated upon how Canelo approaches the fight. If Canelo approaches the fight like he's the man and he can box and outbox Terence Crawford, he'll get beat. If he comes out and shows that he really wants to go out and prove whether he's still the best, he might win. So it all depends on which Canelo come to the
fighters of the last decade. On the other side, you have Terence "Bud" Crawford, a master technician, undefeated, a 3-division world champion who became the first undisputed welterweight king of the 4-belt era. Crawford dismantled Errol Spence Jr. in a fight that many thought would be competitive, proving just how far ahead he is from the rest of the welterweight field. His switch-hitting ability, his ring IQ.
But I do lean more towards Canelo in this one, even though Crawford's a very close friend of mine and helped me in my training camp for my last fight. But it's a hard fight to call because both fighters are at the top of the game. I think it's something that boxing's not seen for a very, very long time, where you've got two fighters. It's hard to say who's going to win. It is a 50-50 fight. Is it skill or power that's going to win, or is it skill?
And his ice-cold composure make him one of the most dangerous fighters alive, naturally. With a fight of this magnitude, predictions began pouring in from every corner of the boxing world. Promoters hype. It is a 50-50 it's fight. Analysts dissect every jab and hook. And fighters offer insights from their own experiences in the ring. Even legends like Floyd Mayweather have been asked for opinion
As well. I mean, I normally would say Canelo because he's a bigger guy, but and normally he's bigger than his opponents and he puts on the weight well. And when I fought him, he was much heavier and bigger than me. But then again, when I fought against Crawford was as big as Canelo. But I just don't feel that Crawford hits as hard as Canelo. Canelo hits very hard. I mean, his power is, you know what I mean? His power is like unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you watch the fight and you see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, with Crawford's got power. Don't get me wrong. Crawford's got amazing power. But the thing is that it's not that.
often giving diplomatic answers that stir. More intrigue than clarity, many believe Canelo's size and power would be too much for Crawford. Others argue Crawford's speed, precision, and adaptability would outclass Canelo, especially as the Mexican star has shown vulnerabilities against slick boxers in the past. Most famously against Mayweather, who schooled a young Canelo, Amir. Khan's career has been defined by speed, courage, and fighting the best. He stepped into the ring with Canelo Alvarez
The broad statement, I just want the opportunity, to fight the best fighter in my generation that's out there. He's the most accomplished fighter in today's sports of boxing, other than myself. And I would just like to, fight another great. That's it. I think it'll be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing.
Back in 2016, moving up to middleweight in a fight many thought was too risky. For 6 rounds, Khan used his blistering hand speed and movement to frustrate Canelo, even winning rounds. But then, in the 6th, Canelo's power landed a thunderous right hand that knocked Khan out cold. That fight became a highlight reel moment for Canelo, but it also gave Khan a first-hand understanding of Canelo's
true fight. Yeah, true fight was true fight. True, yeah, of course. No, not YouTuber fight. Huh? Not YouTuber fight. Yeah, of course.
They need to talk and talk chat about the fight because they want to sell something. The people know we are great fighters. They want to put a great fucking fight.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk.
I am sure in the end in the mid of September we will have one of the greatest fights ever happen in boxing.
Timing, patience, and knockout power. Years later, Khan faced Terence Crawford in 2019. It was another tough assignment, but one Khan accepted. Crawford outclassed him from start to finish, dropping him in the first round and systematically breaking him down, until Khan's corner stopped the fight in the 6th. That experience taught Khan a different lesson. Crawford's adaptability and skill set were simply on another level. His reasoning stunned many. Khan pointed out that
strongest in the sport. You're not going to beat Canelo until somehow over a long period of time Canelo beats himself. If he gets tired of all the discipline he has had to employ to make all the money he's made. Canelo still knows how to make fireworks when he absolutely has to make fireworks. But at the end of the day, he's a counterpuncher. He's a great defender. He has the most solid punch resistance of anybody in the sport. Nobody's ever knocked him off balance. Nobody's ever really knocked him down. There's only one official knockdown in his career, and it was because...
While Canelo is powerful and dangerous, he has struggled with fighters who use movement, angles, and high ring IQ. Floyd Mayweather exposed it years ago. And even in recent years, slick fighters like Dmitry Bivol managed to frustrate Canelo with footwork and precision. Crawford, according to...
I favor the fans. The fans, we want to see a great fight. We want to see the best fight the best. Even if the Crawford got to go up 3 weight classes to face the best and the king in the face of boxing of Canelo Alvarez. But I'm still going to go with my stablemate, Canelo Alvarez, with the win. Now, what decision? I think it's a late knockout. If not...
Khan is perhaps the best in the world at adjusting to an opponent mid-fight. He's a chess player and gloves always to moves ahead. Khan emphasized that Canelo's style, which thrives on counterpunching and walking opponents down, could play right into Crawford's adaptability. Crawford is fast enough to hit and move, clever enough to bait counters, and dangerous enough to punish mistakes. To Khan, the fight isn't just about size, it's about skill, and he believes Crawford's skill could prevail.
Tough one to be fair, but I think Crawford definitely has got the ability and the skill to outbox him and outmaneuver him. But I don't know if he's quite as cute as and got the nuances how Mayweather done it. But it was obviously that's the blueprint. And Crawford can switch hit as well. And he can do the same things as what Mayweather done, but he's just not quite as cute as it at it, But yeah, it's an intriguing fight. So it's certainly
The reaction was immediate. Fans erupted on social media, some praising Khan for his honesty, others dismissing his take as wishful thinking. Analysts debated whether Khan was undervaluing Canelo's power. After all, Canelo knocked Khan out cold in one of the most devastating knockouts of the decade. So how could Khan side against him? But Khan doubled down. He reminded the boxing world